This video was brought to you by YugiOhMint.com. Check out their selection of over 20,000 cards and prices better than TCG Player.
Alright, what's up YouTube? MK40 here. We're going to be doing my deck profile on Zodiac. Yes, I know it's post-Seattle and everything, but I wanted to go ahead and cover this. Actually, if you guys are curious about not seeing the little Ultra Pro logo up here, these actually aren't Ultra Pro sleeves. These are the Easy Fit, or Easy Shuffle sleeves from Eternal Relic Games. If you guys are interested in picking up some of these, please check them out over at YugiOhMint.com, where you guys can get your own. But they essentially feel like a combination of Ultra Pro and Player's Choice. Have the nice back that we've been accustomed to from Ultra Pro that I prefer, and the fronts have the nice smoothability of the Player's Choice sleeve. So it's actually pretty nice. You guys can see here everything looking relatively nice, and they do come in packs of 60. So if you guys are interested in getting your own, please, like I said, check out YugiOhMint.com for your own. So, Zoo. Two things I want to say about this list before we even get into this. This list is actually catered towards a more local environment. Actually, there's a lot of things that we learned that we can do with this deck. Zoo is an engine. You can actually play the deck as a more advantageous system, which you will see that I am playing Coach King and Giant Trainer. In a local where you don't really have more than one Zoo player, it's okay. You can also justify citing it if you want, but for all intents and purposes, it's acceptable to play it. So this is pure. I'm not playing Kaiju at the moment. Kaiju fucked me way too hard over the past week playtesting it. So first up, 3 Ratpier or Molmarat. So stupid being able to just bring this out off of Barrage or something, being able to proceed to make multiple Xyz or be able to make Giant Trainer. Obviously in the Zoo mirror, having your recyclability is greater than wanting 3 extra additional cards deck then down to the deck, so keep that in mind. Next up, 3 Whiptail. Since we don't have any real gimmicks, anything outside of that, being able to maximize on banishment and things like that, and being able to drop an extra 1200 from hand is pretty good. I'm playing 2 Throwblades, much like the Kaiju variants. I wanted to consider playtesting 3. 2 worked out for the general most part. Obviously, there's a couple cool tricks you can do with it. Also, just it's not super great at 3 since we still have Terratop, but justifiably, it's better than Ram for the current situation. 3 Terratop Tokumtomborg. There's nothing I need to really say about this. Invex, Saber, Invoker, Totem Bird, depending on your opening. Too strong. Hand traps. 2 Ogre, 2 Max. I know a lot of people are currently going 3 or 3-2. More than 3 of this was really, I don't know, it felt too much at times. Obviously, as I said, you know, my local doesn't really have a lot of Zoo at the moment, so for the current point in time, 2 of these is fine to handle my other matchups. Also, Blue Eyes is still really fucking big for some reason, but there's a little bit more gimmicky stuff that you can do with this depending on the situation, so keep that in mind. So just 2 and 2. And then, of course, our last monster is, of course, Bearman, searchable off of our homie, the Big Giant Fat Rhoda. And to top things off, he allows access to Giant Trainer, which is extremely nice. So, but life does suck if for some reason your opponent's playing Valor in this format, and obviously watching this guy get Ghost Ogred can really suck. So, spells, 3 Barrage. This card needs no introduction. It's one of the most degenerate cards in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Being able to just send a tanky off to maintain itself on the board for the next turn. Being able to just take out itself to start an entire deck thinning process. It's a card that will eventually get hit. Next up, 3 Tenki, also another card that should be hit relatively soon. The ability to search for pretty much any card of the engine, much like Terratop, just massive deck thinning. Remaining 3 Twin Twisters. I know in my argument video I said that Cosmic Cyclone can be better, but obviously In a more back-row-centric format, this card is still the nuts. You can still afford to discard a card. We do have access to Giant Trainer to discard additional cards or net more resources, so Twin Twister's really good. Also against End Phase Paleo, when you win the dice roll, is pretty good. 2 Instant Fusion, this card does not start a combo nor extend a combo. It is just there to make you an additional out to an already established board. Still really good, though. Book of Moon, Dark, or Raigeki, Dark Hole, pretty much just what we need. Obviously not meaning the Kaiju engine, so these two are here. This is just an additional chainable card for Zoo if I really need it, or to take care of a threat that's already on the board. First time since 2014, 2013 playing Book of Moon. Traps, 4 Solemns, once again, in a format with Zoo running around. Massive blowout. And yes, the common Solemn Warning. When my friend just loses it because of the common warning. Super Book of Moon, common warning.
Common Solemn Warning.
Alright.
Do you want mine, bro?
3D barrier. This card needs no explanation if I could only draw the damn thing.
Nope, you're not me.
I play Giant Trainer and I still can't hard draw this card. It's so stupid.
Draw every turn.
Also, one Zodiac combo, just, you can dump it off of Rapier. It's chainable from the graveyard, which I think is one of the things that make this card stupid. In Torrential, I'm still indifferent about this card, but I don't know if I would want to play anything else over it. Because at some point while playing this card, yes, you blow up your board, but being able to, at some point in the middle of your opponent's combo, just be able to disrupt everything that they're doing. It's definitely a really broken card. Wish it was at multiples. So, that is the main deck. Extra deck, Invoker, no explanation for this fucking card. Just being able to make massive, large boards, all because you open Terratop Document to board. Your secondary option with the Terratop is to make Totem Bird, which will give you a Spell and Trap negation, which is extremely powerful against Paleo. Definitely one of the things I really like about that card. I'm only playing one Broadbow. You can recycle it off of your combo, and it is what it is. I'm not a super big fan of him in 2, but I get why people like 2. 2 Tiger Mortar, obviously, attach, detach, rat, continue along with your day. 2 of the searchable Rhoda in your deck for Whiptail or Giant Trainer, depending on what you need to do, or Coach Bearman. Of course, 2 Trident, one of the stupidest cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! At the moment. I actually really want to play Heroes at the moment because you can still hard make this out of a rank 2 and set up a Trident. It's pretty adorable. 1 Norden. This card needs no introduction, as I said. This card does not start combos in this deck. It just gives me access to more Emeralds. Obviously, if I make the Giant Trainer draw, if I see an Instant Fusion at somewhere along the way, I can still make the Emerald play and achieve the same result. 2 Emerald. If you guys don't know what this does and you're attempting to play Zoo, please don't play Zoo. Just general recyclability of your engine, extremely powerful card in this format. 1 Castel, general back row removal, or any other threat. 1 Tiger King, probably going to rotate this out for something else. This was testing good when I was playing the Tensu version. I don't really think this card is extremely as good as it is, but it is an out to Kirin in today's metagame. So bear that in mind. And then, of course, 1 Giant Trainer. The massive draw as many cards from my deck as I can card. And get some extra damage in on my opponent. Also 2800 body, but that doesn't happen as much as, or relevant as much as you think it is. Side deck, 3 Kaijus. Pretty much citing the Kaiju engine in case we need to have access to it while playing the deck. Definitely very audible. Obviously, can't do the OTKs that people are so enjoyable with this version, but still, Gamma Steel is my favorite Kaiju. Next up, for the spells in the side deck, 3 Cosmic Cyclone. Like I said, in a more heavy back row format, if I'm going first, I board into 3 of these and 3 Cosmic Cyclone, or 3 of these with 3 Twin Twister. Ensures that I can disrupt all my opponent's back row. I don't really give a shit what Paleo Frogs can do turn 1. It's kind of sad because you should beat that deck every time, but dice rolls are a real motherfucker. So you just want to kind of make sure that you have as much of a simple transition against that deck as you can. But there's not really a lot of other back row that kill you, but obviously rotating between these and Twin Twisters while playing against the Zoo match to take out barrages is pretty good, so that way you don't have to discard more resources. Still have these around for ABCs, in case I get debarriered with the Dragon Buster. But outside of that, deck's kind of just falling off the face of the planet now. One, my buddy is a shield. It's good. I don't know if I would want to play more of it at the moment, but understanding that this is one of the best cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! At the moment to prevent your board from being board wiped is extremely crucial. One more board wiped to be able to side into for additional, since we're not playing the Kaiju engine. And the rest of the side deck here, 3 anti-spell fragrance. Once again, being able to slow down the mirror match is extremely crucial. Also for any other decks that rely on spells, and of course, emptiness. I just feel that this card's too good not to see play. So guys, as I said, please do check out YugiOhMint.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile. You guys can go pick up your versions of these sleeves, the Easy Shovel over there. And yeah, guys, tell me what you guys think. Obviously, as I said, this is geared more towards a local environment at the moment. But yeah, guys, alright, I'm out. Peace.